at the request of 6 period. And looking at number 19, what we need to look at whenever is the overall width, depth, and height. And what I'm going to do is I'm sketching out that this is actually a corner that's been cut off. And what we call a corner like that, it actually has a funny little name. It's called a fillet. Not a fillet, that's a steak, but a fillet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1.75 and I'm going to add 0.375, and I have 2 of those. And I know that's 3/8, which 3/8 times 2 is 3/4. So that's going to give me $2.50. So that's 8 triangles. No, 10 triangles. 2, 4, 6, 10. So I go my 10 triangles and I draw a line. And you guys probably want to draw this kind of light as a construction line. I'm going to draw it pretty dark because I'm drawing on the document camera. And then I'm going to go this way. 1.5 is 6 triangles. And then the height of this platform is 0.25. So that's just 1 triangle. So I'm going to draw the platform first and get that out of the way. Remember, always draw your rectangles first and do your ellipses last. Okay. Okay, and then we'll fill out the back of it. Draw this kind of light because you're gonna end up erasing most of it. So there's the base. And now we have to draw this tower part that sticks up. And it tells me from this corner to the center of the circle and the center of the arc is 1. It also tells me that the radius from here to the outside circle is 0.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add those 2 numbers together, and I'm going to actually draw this as a rectangle first because it's going to help me line up my template. So I'm going to start at the back corner and I'm going to go up 6. Okay. And over 4. Okay. Make sure it counted right. And the reason that I'm coming over 4 is it tells me that this radius is 0.5, so the measure from here to here, which is the diameter, is going to be 1. Okay, you can always use a diameter as a width or a depth or a height if you have to. Now I'm going to come out towards the front, and I'm just sketching this because I know I'm going to erase most of it. Come out towards the front 2. Okay, and there's the tower piece, and you can erase the back line because you don't need that, and the corner you don't need that. So you have this rectangle sitting on top of another rectangle. Now to do this arc that's up here, I know that I have to come up 4 to find the center, and I can use the measurement of the radius as to center it, as the measurement to center. So I'm going over 2 and down 4. So, up 4 and down over 2. 2, 3. Yeah, that looks better. Sorry about that, guys. I need to count up rather than down. I'm going to draw a center line across here just so it gives me a sense of where I'm going to draw that arc. And then I'm going to get my ellipse template. If you're using the trapezoid ones, you're going to be drawing on the left side, the one that says left plane. If you are using a rectangle one, you're also going to be drawing on the left plane, but this means that you have to do more of the work. So I'm going to hold it so it angles up to the left, and I'm going to find angles down to the left, and I'm going to find my 1-inch circle. And notice now it's tangent to all 3 sides of that arc because I drew the whole rectangle, right? So then I'm just going to put that in there. Okay. And now I'm going to go back to give it the thickness. And I'm still holding my ellipse the same way. And I'm just going to draw that piece of the arc right there that I need. To get this line, like I said, that's where you connect them to make them tangent. So put the best fit line in there that you can possibly get. Right? Now the next part is this funny radius. So I know that the radius here is 0.5. So I know I'm going to come up and over 2 triangles. So up 2, over 2. And this one should also be on the left plane for those of you using the trapezoids. And you'll see it should line up on the edge of that line and the line on the bottom. See it there? You're only drawing the quarter round of it. And then you come back towards you, and it's going to be on that line. It's going to be the center. And I'm just trying to line it up without the document camera hitting me in the face. Okay. And then it comes out like that. And I'm going to erase my construction lines. That's actually where it stops. Okay. And the reason that I know it stops there is because that's what it tells me on right here. Wherever this line touches that line is where it stops. Okay, so now we're going to do the fillets. And the fillets have a radius of 0.375, which is 3/8, which is half of 3/4. So to find your fillet, over 3, down 3, you're just going to take your ellipse template and lay it on there so that it makes those 2 lines tangent and fill it in. You don't even have to measure on this one. You're just making the line tangent to the lines you've already drawn. As best you can. Remember, you are limited by your tools on this. Okay. And I kind of drew that crooked, so I'm going to fix that. You're just rounding off those edges is all you're doing. And back here, it gets a little sloppy because you're only doing half of it. And then I just erase the part I don't need. Don't let the 3/8 thing mess you up. Okay. So now, to do these circles, you're going to come back 3/8, which is 1.5 triangles. Okay, and you're going to go over 3/8, which is 1.5 triangles. So guesstimate if you can't find it exactly. And then these guys are 1/4 of an inch. They're teeny tiny. Okay, I'm going to show you what a completed 19 looks like that I drew without something in my face. Okay. If you guys ever need to look at my notebook, you are welcome to do so.